Welcome back to Dash of Wisdom. I'm Trina Wilcox with Run It Studios. Billie Wiegand with Mountain Pine Studios. You've been behind the camera for years, taking
Mhm.
photos, and we were talking a little bit about entrepreneurs and how so many times I've interviewed so many musicians and writers that do that because they love it, not because they get paid to do it. Meaning they've got yet another job, maybe two, that pays the bills.
Right.
And so, can you talk a little bit about doing something that you love in order to do other things that you love, maybe even more?
Right. As we've been talking about in the series, I view everything as an opportunity, whether it's good or bad, and I feel the same way about photography. Photography is such a good opportunity. You learn a lot of skills. I highly recommend anybody who wants to learn anything about business, start with photography. It's a great startup, and I say this like very carefully that it's just an opportunity. It may not be an end goal for a lot of people. For me, I love photos. I love videos. I love talking with people and getting to know about them. But it's a stepping stone for me to get to my end goal. One of the things I want to do with my life is open up a event space, not necessarily for weddings, but really an opportunity for homeschool families and co-ops in rural areas, especially to just come and gather, collaborate, create. Education is such a dear thing to my heart. My teachers were always my inspiration, and I thought my life originally I was going to be a teacher. Life had other plans, and I'm happy with it because I got to meet you, I got to do photos, I got to do so much other stuff, meet so many other people, and learn from that. That it just feeds into the goal. It feeds into the what I want to achieve in life, and that's sharing stories, educating others, capturing those precious moments, not of my family and close friends. There's just a lot of things that I want to achieve in this life. I know my husband. Another reason why I think an event space would be super cool is we're very much board game nerds. We have about 280 board games currently right now, and it's just something we can also do. We can
Yeah.
host a space for board games or conventions, or the possibilities are endless. So if I could give a piece of advice to a musician or another just creative artist, don't be afraid to use your gift as a stepping stone, and don't be afraid of the opportunities that stepping stone leads to, because you might find out in life there's there's more things that you like than you realize. Because again, me 10 years ago was just dead set focus on being a missionary teacher to Thailand to teach deaf children. And that's not where I'm at right now. But it's a stepping stone. Like photography is a good skill that can lead you to international shoots or working with schools, things of that nature. So that's hopefully a good solid piece of advice without sounding too negative to
No,
a creative individual.
I think it's very positive. I think it's important to remember that we are all multidimensional people, and what you may do from 9 to 5 doesn't define who you are. And maybe what you do, in your creative space is not necessarily that definition as well. And I would like to point out, though, you are still teaching in a different manner. You may not be in front of a classroom, but you are teaching people confidence in front of the lens. You are teaching people the things you've learned as an entrepreneur. You're teaching your daughters how to be an outstanding business owner, woman in this world, individual and caring person. So don't discount yourself. You may not be in front of a classroom right now, but you're definitely teaching and storytelling, and we're lucky to know you. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can find out more about Billie and Mountain Pine Studios when you link it over from runitstudios.com.